Good morning, and welcome to another day of broadcasting here on the Dutchmaz family of networks. We are broadcasted from the top of the steeplechase parachute jump at the allowable power of 1.21 gigawatts by the authority of YouTube and by the Federal Communications Commission. Dutchmaz is owned by Dutchmaz, incorporated and operated by the Dutchmaz YouTube family of stations division of the Dutchmaz live stream and video network. The programs broadcast on this channel are for the public without charge, unless super chatted, and may not be rebroadcast, recorded, or otherwise used without the prior written permission of Dutchmaz. This is the seal of good practice. It identifies Dutchmaz as a subscriber to the television code of the National Association of Broadcasters. Welcome, and enjoy our broadcast day.
Live from the West End of Brooklyn, it's time for a special episode of Now in New York City Live. We will watch humans be flung to the furthest distance ever, live, courtesy of NASA, their cameras, and the whole crew. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome on in. And replay viewers, let's see, two tunes on in. I see Travis Weeks is the first one in the room, and B-Band, welcome. Good to see you, Robinson Lopes, and Charlinks Morris, welcome. Good to see you there, William, out there in Brooklyn, and Ronster911, welcome. Good to see you, Robinson Lopes, and Carol813, welcome. Julie BOG, welcome, and Dean N, welcome. Good to see you, Sally Skipico, and Graham Silver, welcome. Michelle, are you watching Artemis? I've been waiting for this moment. I am really excited, and we're going to watch history together for the next 4 hours, people. We're here for a hot minute. Good to see you, Lee John, welcome, and Big Tony. Good to see Adriana down there in Georgia, the great state of Georgia, and Odie. Good to see you, ODM, welcome. Good to see you, Joy Longley, welcome, and Fairy Mary, c'est la vie. You don't sleep because moon. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Phyllis2284. Good to see you, RJ, up there in Colorado. Good to see you, Leela Sorensen, down there in the great state of Georgia. Good to see you, Ali G, welcome. Good to see you, Kirsty Burkowski, welcome. And good to see you, Fry from 98. Shout out to all the moon men, yes. Shout out to all the moon men. You've been watching it online. Over 500,000 people watching the NASA stream right now, yeah. It's incredible, people. I'm having so much fun. We're going to be here for a hot minute, so welcome to the show. I have been setting up stuff, but I think it was worth it. Good to see you, Sue V. Welcome. Let's go to our special cameras, ladies and gentlemen. We got cameras and cameras. Live view from Artemis. Live view right there. They're getting ready to loop around the moon. This is the coolest thing. Louise Spencer, welcome. You're hooked to NASA YouTube. Me too. I wish we were doing more with this mission, but anyway. Good to see you, Julie BOG. Yes, an hour and a half south of Cape Canaveral. You got to watch the launch from your front porch? That was historic. Awesome, Julia. Did you have a barbecue? If I could see the launch from my backyard, I would have a barbecue. Good to see you, Lisa, UK girl. Welcome. Let's go, Trisha. Let's go. Michael Franco. Wepa. Artemis is very good. The moon's only going to get bigger. We have a lot of stuff here, guys. Because you know what I just set up? Because I'm a nerd. Hey, guys, look at this. We have the telemetry view of Artemis. Let's play with the telemetry. Yo, somebody put up the telemetry, man. Yo, you can play with the telemetry like a video game. So we have our telemetry view here. The live view's right beneath me. I could talk to you guys. You remember watching Apollo 13 on a 10-inch black and white TV. It was a real beauty. Did you just see, Michelle, did you just see? One of the astronauts took a picture of the moon with an iPhone. Incredible. Incredible. Hello, nerds. Welcome. Hello, nerds. Yes. This is the coolest thing. This is it's like the flight sim. So we're looking at it. There's the Earth. By the way, when we come out of the going beyond on the dark side there, when we come on the other side of the dark side, Artemis is going to experience a solar eclipse featuring us, the Earth. So if we have a signal, we actually may get to see an eclipse. And that'll be during the 7 o'clock hour. So welcome, everybody. How cool is it? Can you guys see the Earth, right? Can you guys see the Earth? It's very, very dim. But there's the moon. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Good to see you, Dylan. It has been a while. Welcome on into the show, people. Welcome on into the show. Hit that like button if you're new to the broadcast. Let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. All nerds rejoice. That's all I could say. May all the nerds rejoice. And besides, this is where it gets really crazy, guys. Just to make sure all my systems are working. And the picture-in-picture here, we could do a live cam to New Jersey. Why not? So we could go from the moon to New Jersey, and then back. Right? Let me see. We have the main view. That's mission control. But Artemis is what's on tap today. We're going to see 4 astronauts go around the dark side of the moon. We will be out of... This is the big moment, because we're going to lose radio communications or whatever it is, microwave or whatever. They're using lasers, I heard. We're covering history, Jenna. I have been so excited about this, and I completely forgot. That we were doing this. So, good to see everybody. Welcome. Good to see you from Jamaica, Gavin. Good to see you, Gavin. Yes, indeed. Around 7 o'clock, we have our times. Here are... Oh, we got a live camera from inside Artemis here. We do have our big key... There's big moments that happened today. So at 1:56 this afternoon, the humans were the furthest ever from the planet Earth. And that's because of the whole rotation thing and everything. It's complicated. 2:15, they got the cabin ready for the flyby here, for lunar observations, and then the lunar flyby began officially at 2:45. But now we're getting really close, because then at 6:44 we're going to lose communications, and Orion's going to be the furthest any human has ever been, and then hopefully we will come out. And 8:35 is going to be the solar eclipse. 8:35 is going to be the solar eclipse. So, if we have a connection, so, but we have all. And if you want, I forget the astronauts' names, but I have it ready to go. So, if we need to mention names, we'll mention names. They're all very accomplished people, and it's exciting. Finally, something happy and nice in the news that pushes hopefully a little bit of humanity. But anyway, good to see everybody. There we go. Harvey Lee, welcome. Anyway, we're coming up 45 minutes past the hour here on the good Earth. If you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching. I cannot wait to see the high-res stuff. The live streaming technology is very interesting. They're using a laser to transmit data, which is incredible. Learning how the latency is and how they could talk and everything. It's compared to how it used to be when we did it with Apollo. Will they find a man on the moon? You never know. It's made of cheese. This is why we're all going there. See, the Chinese want to get in on the cheese. They heard there's some very high quality cheese there. So I think the toilet was fixed, or they found a workaround. Oh yeah, did you cry when they broke that record? Yeah. That's pretty cool. Are you new to the broadcast? Let us know where you're watching from. Give us, do you have a memory of watching this live? As the moon gets bigger. And it's amazing that we could have a connection like this. Actually, this is, there we go. So I know they're going back and forth, but it's inside. I can't get over the resolution of inside the craft. Yeah, it was very emotional, yeah. How can you not be? There's like old, like these records that are going to be like subtly broken right now. And this is why we're live streaming it, so if you're new to the broadcast. 65, oh look, we have an engaged audience. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Of course times have changed. Of course times have changed. I'm still impressed with an iPhone 4. I'm still impressed. I remember when NASA, I think NASA still technically has a cable channel. It's just, it's not carried on most cable systems because we have the internet here. Did you enjoy the Cherry Blossom stream? Time does go by fast. Yeah. But it was fun taking that You know, it's a shame how we can make something so beautiful like Branchbrook Park and just ruin it with something, with one single invention called the automobile. An automotive park. Let me drive through these 5,000 cherry blossom trees as fast as I can. The audio from that video is horrible. It's just a car every like 5 seconds. It's like... And at the beginning, there was, like, construction. They were doing, like, work on a house. Anyway, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. There will... Listen, Trish, Brooklyn Botanical Garden is good. So right now is magnolia season. So get your magnolias and your early blossoming trees now. But next week and the week after, those are going to be peak for Cherry Esplanade and all that stuff. So, right, what a great time to have technology, right? We could just talk, right? Isn't that wicked? That's thanks to the Duchess. Thank you, Duchess. Made a scrapbook of all the Apollo flights. Really? You never know, Carol. Any place that like has to archive stuff is going to be interested in stuff like that. So, would I go to outer space? Yes, I would. I would do it in a heartbeat. MS Today, good to see you. But yeah, guys, Cherry Blossom seat like next week, in the next 2 weeks. Like, yeah, plan, get tickets. Get tickets. Good to see you, Griff, in Vancouver, Canada. Good to see everybody, people. As we travel down, or yeah, right? We're going to go down and around to the moon. 10 minutes to the top of the hour. It is 5:49. And good to see everybody. Now we put everybody into a lull sense of relaxation. You don't think they're coming back once they disappear? You never know, Clayface. Clayface, you never know. You never know, Clayface. You never know. So some blossoms today. Nice. Now is the season. They're coming out. Enjoy them, people. Better enjoy them. They don't last. This is like that 10 day, like it's like the 10 or 18 day window. It's like now. Starts now. It would take a year to get to the moon. Well, I mean, here it took 4 days. So I don't know the reasoning of that comment. Apricots have begun to bloom in Kiev. Nice. Dave Jeffries in Niagara Falls. Good to see you. Good to see you, Sal Muscles. Welcome. Yeah, it took I can't believe how fast it's been. 4 days to get to the moon already. Now we're going to loop around it. So the big difference between this and what happened with Apollo was that I never realized how close of an orbit Apollo did. It did like 60 miles above the surface of the moon, and it actually orbited. This time we're just flying around, but we're flying much further away than the actual moon's surface at over 2,200 miles from the surface. So it's pretty wild that that we were so low in that. And I never realized how low in New York. But I guess 60 miles is 60 miles, depending on it. Anyway, this thing is cool, man. And I understand all the shortcomings of it and all that, but at least we're doing something. And I get it. I know the Chinese want to go up there. I get it. Yeah, there's water. You could do water shit, right? Is there water stuff we could do up there? You know, fresh water. Anyway, I mean, listen. I was always amazed by it. Like, Space Shuttle was just the coolest thing. I saw Space Shuttle launch a couple of times myself from a backyard, and yeah, that's pretty cool. All of it's cool to me. By the way, the next 2 hours is by RCA, guys. I should play you guys a video of what the future was supposed to be. Should I queue up a video as we get closer to the moon? Shall I entertain you along the way? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Heck it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, people. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I should have got this queued up earlier. Here it is. Here it is, people. All right. We're gonna go back in time. You know, every time we play this music that you're hearing in the background, you're at the 1964-65 World's Fair. You are at the World's Fair. What was the future supposed to be like? Well, you're gonna see in about 90 seconds. You will see what it was supposed to be. Space Invaders, that was a great game. Your favorite astronaut was the first space launch there? John Young, yeah. John Young, I remember that name. Wow, you showed Endeavor at the California Science Center, yep. Pretty nice. I got to see, what's it called? Enterprise. The one that never... We have, here in New York City, we have the space shuttle that never flew to space. But it's cool anyway, and it's inside a horrible building where you can't get nice pictures of it. But I got to see that up close. Here, I got to see that shuttle go fly over me and then go underneath the Verrazano Bridge, actually. So, how was my Easter? Fantastic. My Easter was fantastic, and I hope everyone's holiday weekend, Easter, Passover, whatever you're celebrating. Was it a great weekend? I hope it was a good. Hope it was a good weekend. I hope it was a great Friday, because it was Good Friday. And I hope everyone is doing well. But Michelle K, good to see you. All right, guys. I think it's time. Shall we travel to the 1964-65 World's Fair? Shall we ride the most popular ride at the 1964-65 World's Fair? Let's do it. Let's head down to the GM Pavilion. That's General Motors to me and you. And let's check it out. Yeah, that's the one on the Intrepid, yeah. This way is so much fun. Good to see you, Gabby. Isn't this fun? Rebel Radio News Time is now 54 minutes past the hour. As we watch the astronauts get closer, let's quickly head over to the 64. Bloody hell! Oh my God! Why did that not come through? Oh my goodness! There it is. And Shruggable.
Hey Dutch, hope you're well.
I'm doing great. Shruggable, that is way too generous of you. Shruggable with a 50-pound super chat. Shruggable, thank you so much for a very generous $50, a 50-pound super chat. Thank you so much for today's 50-pound club. That is extreme. Dude, but we're hanging out for the next 4 hours. Shruggable, thank you so much for the extremely generous donation. $50, 50-pound super chat. Thank you so much for today's 50-pound club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big, bloody hell, 50-pound super chat. I am doing great, but I'm doing much better now, so thank you. Thank you so much for tipping me. Can I entertain you now? Let me entertain you. Let's go. Let's ride the ride, guys. We're gonna ride the ride, and yes, all is well.
Hey Dutch, hope you're well.
All is well, Shruggable. Thank you. Let's head over to the World's Fair, okay? Let's quickly head over to the World's Fair. And let's enjoy a ride on Futurama. Ooh. Hey, we're not alone. We're absolutely not alone. What would I give to ride this stupid thing? So Futurama 2 is the part 2 to Futurama ride from the 1939-1940 World's Fair.
Welcome to Futurama 2. Welcome to a journey into the future. A journey for everyone today into the everywhere of tomorrow. Let us explore together the future. A future not of dreams, but of reality. It is now tomorrow. On the moon, there is no air to breathe, no rain to fall, no sound that can be heard. Yet here is man, exploring, building his first bridgehead in his span of space.
Why don't we think like this anymore? Anyway.
Lunar rovers float magically over powdered plains, range the crater's edge, their elastic train-like bodies conforming to every surface character of the moon. Here are bases of communication and supply, islands of existence built to withstand the melting heat of the lunar day, the shattering cold of the lunar night. Men in space now monitor the Earth, while men on Earth are finding a whole new world of answers to the worldwide needs of man. A diamond brilliance draws us to a frozen shore, to Antarctica, the southern polar cap of the world. Here, nations of the world, speaking the common language of science, probe for the Earth's secrets through countless centuries of ice. In mobile laboratories, form expeditions into the vast white wastelands of the still unknown. And here is Weather Central, forecasting to the world the great climatic changes born in the Antarctic's never-ending winds. Technicians, kept warm within their walls of ice, gather data from the depths of space, from polar winds, surrounding seas, in microseconds, relaying information wherever needed, anywhere on Earth. 3/4 of our Earth lies beneath the cold, still deeps of the sea, a water world in which we now can find abundance far beyond our dreams. Now we can farm and harvest a drifting,
what happened to
never-ending
this?
nourishment.
I thought we were
Food
supposed
enough to feed 7 times the population of the Earth.
What?
In aquacopters, search the ocean floor to find miles deep, vast fields of precious minerals and ores. And in the deepest trenches of the seas, study at first hand long-hidden secrets of survival. Work easily the rich oil deposits of the continental shelves, while trains of submarines transport materials and goods along the waterways of the undersea. And in warmer seas are new realms of pleasure. A weekend, if you wish, at Hotel Atlantis, in the Kingdom of the Sea.
Where can I...
A holiday of
The kid's like
thrills
80
and
now.
adventure, of radiant
So
wonders
people
in the
actually try to
sun-bright gardens of the
reserve
sea.
rooms in that hotel.
Fabulous coral reefs lead us back to the land, an equatorial land. Now, technology has found a way to control the wild profusion of this wonder world. A jungle road is built in one continuous operation.
Exactly.
First, a searing
Exactly,
ray of light,
Shruggable.
the laser beam cuts through the trees.
He's watching the stream,
Then a
Shruggable.
giant machine, a factory on wheels.
We're gonna level
grinds up
the
stumps
forest
of
that gives
jungle
us
growth,
oxygen
sets the
and
firm
build a road.
foundation, forms the surface slabs, sets them in place.
We were supposed to have flying
and
cars.
the roadway bed is paved. These forest highways now are bringing to the innermost depths of the tropic world the goods and materials of progress and prosperity. creating productive communities that can enter
It's a
profitably the
WB
markets of the
in
world,
right.
and offering to us all enchanting tours through the storybook forests of tropic lands.
Uh-oh. So this is 64-65, but this is the part 2 to the one from 39-40. So this is part 2.
In a world of awesome
the original Futurama ride showed like the building of highways. Here we're like dominating the planet and with highways and traveling into space.
Swiftly and separately across the land.
Swiftly and separately, people.
And for our deserts, a new technology. Waters from the sea made fresh as rain to nourish crops planted in the sand. Produce from seed to shipment, programmed and processed by a new agriculture.
Good to see you, Robert.
Science of
Good to see you, Brenda. Rudy the nice guy.
World.
Optimus got slimed. As we get ready to watch the men, or men and women,
where they will.
travel
Neither
around the
terrain nor
moon,
distance a deterrent to where the men of the
we
city
remembered the
build
future
their
that this was
homes.
supposed to be.
All roads lead, as they have for
Yay,
centuries,
it's a filing
to the
cabinet.
great centers of commerce and communication, as the Continental Highway now leads us to the city of tomorrow.
What?
Plazas of urban living rise over freeways. Vehicles, electronically paced, travel routes remarkably safe, swift, and efficient. Towering terminals serve sections of the city, make public transportation more convenient, provide ample space for private cars, and from a lower level, covered moving walks.
Ooh, I don't gotta walk
radiate
anymore.
to shopping areas that are now truly marketplaces of the world. Its traditions and its faiths preserved, there is new beauty and new strength in the city of tomorrow. Technology can point the way to a future of limitless promise, but man must chart his own course into tomorrow, a course that frees the mind and the spirit as it improves the well-being of mankind.
Yay! Ugh, people. It could happen. I mean, we could try to make it happen, right? Efficient. Unfortunately, politics got in the way. Good to see you, Nova Rain. Welcome. Good to see you, Brenda Nelson. Yes, indeed, Billy D. Williams turning 89 years old. And I guess, yeah, might as well. It's the top of the hour. Live from the west end of Coney Island. Time for another exciting hour of watching people go around the other side of the earth. Or the moon. Yes, we're live with Artemis coverage. We have our we got views from inside. Let's go inside Artemis. And good to see everybody. We're going to watch history together. That kid's collecting Social Security, no doubt. The future we were all... How's the traffic in space? It's wide open. Actually, I think we have an app for that. Hold on. Can I bring up that app? Can I do that? Let's get the inside camera going there. There we go. We got all the resources for this one. And we have the live outside view as well. And let me see here. How is the traffic? Right. How we need to know how is the traffic on Artemis. Oh, actually, I need to leave that one there, and I got to use this one. All right, here's the traffic map. There is the grand old Earth there. And let's see. I want that Y. There we go. This is the view I want. So far the roads are clear. It's all green. Let's see. Can I zoom? I was supposed to be able to use the wheel. Okay, there it is. Okay, doesn't matter. So there is Orion right now. They're going over they're looping around, people. You see the Terminator? Isn't that cool, man? Good to see you there, Ottawa in HD. Welcome. But there's no traffic in space because there's nobody up there, man. It's all machines. Except, let's give them a shout out. Except for, of course, our astronauts up there. Reed Weissman, he's the commander. Victor Glover is the pilot. Christina Koch is the mission specialist, and Jeremy Hansen is the mission specialist. So a big shout out to Reed, Victor, Christina, and Jeremy. I'm going to try to memorize your names as I do the show here, because this is the scariest part of the whole mission. They're going to go behind. They're going to go behind the moon. So, did you order a Blue Origin? Yo, how much are those things? Like $35, right? Rudy, how much are they? $35? Are they $35? Oh, the graphic's too big. Sorry, guys. The graphic got a little bit too big there, man. There we go. There we go. These are our important timestamps here. Our important timestamp moments here. Good to see everybody, by the way. There we go. Where is the chat? There's the chat. There it is. Yes. So there are our. So in about less than 40 minutes, we're gonna lose communication. Sorry, I'm playing with my OBS here live. So we finally. So here is Maxime. We're gonna see the dark side of the moon. We're actually gonna see the most that we've ever seen of the dark side of the moon. But we're not gonna see it live. We are not gonna see it live. We're gonna see it. We're definitely gonna see it here in the simulation, which that's what makes this whole stream a lot more fun. All of a sudden is, I have a device here that's kind of like the flight sim here, and I could play around with it. This is our live telemetry here. So $99 first time is special. All right, that's not bad. Oh, yeah, only some Sabri, right? Exactly. See you on the dark side. Exactly. Only some. This is cool. Somebody, the whole team from NASA is just so great. They're giving me so many things I could live stream with right now. It's incredible. I don't think we have any we don't have any indoor views. And by the way, this is what it looks like. Oh, did we lose the feed? Oh yeah, we lost the feed. Hold on, I got to reboot the feed from New Jersey, because just why not? Since we have all these feeds running, we might as well have New Jersey set up, right, guys? Oh my God, Carol, this is the coolest thing, Carol. Yeah, 4,548 miles to go until we begin to swing around. When does the Galactus show up? That's what I want to know. I don't know. They're keeping that all secret information there. They're keeping that all secret there, Shruggable. Yes, this stream is literally brought to you by the whole crew at NASA. So thank you to the whole crew at NASA there for making this happen. But this is the coolest thing, because we're gonna literally, there's gonna be 4 humans. You understand this, people? All right, we're gonna have 4 humans, right? They're being literally slung around the moon, right? They gotta go around the fucking moon, right? And it's all gravity. It's all gravity, people. That's it. It's all gravity. Mathematics and little momentary burns of propellant. And don't get me started. There is a story supposedly about the heat shield that we should be worrying about. I don't think that we would have sent them up there if we had a kind of a shoddy heat shield. So, but you never know. Re-entry is going to be crazy. But good to see you, Brendan Nelson, out there in the great state of New Jersey. If you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. We're watching history together. We are watching Artemis. Yeah, and 5.76 million pounds at launch. Crazy. Crazy. Taller than the Statue of Liberty. Crazy. But it's incredible. It's incredible that we could do stuff like this, so. Alright, so this is the official. So I have this, I don't know, you can probably see a slight difference in how the streams look. These are the 3 different NASA channels So NASA's putting out 3 official feeds right now. And then you have people like me using the telemetry here, which is so cool. Yeah, gravity is nuts. I mean, the way I think about it is that if I put my body far enough away in space, right? If I were able to do that, and there was nothing really affecting me, I was able to fling myself out far enough, I mean, then I would be able to attract stuff, you know? I do have we all have our own gravity, people. We all have our own gravity. Remember that. That moon just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's wild. Let's see if, where's Earth? Oh, there's Earth. Oh, we got the moon and Earth. Oh, look at this. Oh, let's go. Let's fucking go. All right, so you see how the visualization is really cool right now. Okay, so that's the Earth right up here, guys. That's the Earth. And we are, oh, wow, this is so cool. Exactly. First woman, first African American, first Canadian. You reading Project Hail Mary? I mean, seriously, Nova Rain. And the crazy thing about this stuff is that it all trickles down. This is the fun part. It all trickles down to our everyday things. I mean, people, you know, like Velcro and Tang are the most famous one. The Van Allen belt. Now, you know, it's a density thing, Brenda. That's why they're able to travel through the Van Allen belt. It's a density thing. Of course I've seen the pale blue dot. Of course I have. That's one of the greatest pictures of all time. Of course I've seen that. Exactly. Shruggable. You nailed it. This is why I'm live streaming it. to be able to watch this and watch it happen in real time is so cool. I remember when the cable access here in Brooklyn, they used to run NASA TV, and I remember hanging out with my friends, taking a little, you know, some drinking or whatever, and putting that mildly, and we will have this on the TV, and we'll just zone out for like 6 hours. And I remember when the Mir docked with the International Space Station, the Mir capsule, or something like that. It was like us docking with the Mir. Saw that on NASA TV. That was the coolest thing. And now we're seeing it again. Ah, there we go. Photos with the mathematical equation right there. It's simple. It's elementary. That is inside Artemis. This is fun watching this together. I was like, this is like the perfect thing to like, it's finally something like nice in the news, you know? So we're doing our talk radio show, people. So this is the show where you're equally pretty much the host here. So, but good to see you, Michelle. Good to see everybody, people, as we watch history together. And if you're new, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Exactly. Yeah, NASA always brings us together because I think it shows how fragile we are in a fundamental kind of way. Yeah, modern physics goes deeper. Einstein said gravity is not just a pulling force in old sense. Exactly. It's mass, energy, curved space-time. Objects move along that curved geometry. Exactly. It's so cool. But the fact that we're able to do this and we could witness this together is just so neat. So hopefully, yes, Artemis, and I'm excited about if Phase 2 happens. If Artemis Phase 2 happens, what's that gonna be like? Because phase 2 is going to begin to really put stuff down on the moon, so then we could go to Mars. And I think we should just... listen, can we all just get over our bullshit and just, like, create stuff and live in harmony and enjoy our differences and let people just kind of move freely throughout the globe and let just people be happy where they are and... doing 950. Is he doing 950 in the 750 zone? Yep. Carl Sagan. Yes, indeed. What did the astronaut who took that photo, he said something like he could put his thumb, over the Earth, and like that's everybody you ever know and ever did, and just behind your thumb. It's like, yeah, we're 30 minutes away from losing up the signal. Thank you so much, Susan. Yes, indeed, everybody. At 44 minutes past the hour, we're gonna lose the signal. And this is when it gets exciting technically. Luckily, we have the telemetry, so we still get some kind of telemetry data, or it's going to be an approximation. So when we go to our animation, it's not going to be 1,000% accurate. It's going to be like, only like 800% accurate or what. Even though those are not really numbers. I know, right? Can we all just chill so we can be creative and have fun? I finally cracked the code of DaVinci Resolve, and I'm editing like I used to edit on Final Cut. We have another video coming up, probably tomorrow morning. I'll do another premiere video, and we will go to the Orchid Show at the New York Botanical Garden. So get ready for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this morning's Branch Brook Park episode. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, as always, why can't people just play nice in the sandbox? For the love of goodness. No, we will not be doing a 10 o'clock show because this is we're doing 4 hours here, guys. We're already at an hour, right? We're 45 minutes in. We are 45 minutes in, so there will not be a 10 o'clock show tonight. We got to get up. Me and the Duchess got to get up really early because we're going magnolia hunting over there in Brooklyn. So we're getting there right when they open. So we got to take nice pictures. I will probably do another ASMR video. If I could get the microphone set up nice where you don't hear noise, it should be fine tomorrow. But Orchid Show, yeah. Oh, you're more than welcome. Nova Rain. How was the music? Did you guys enjoy the music? I just found a website that has nice copyright-free music. I was like, okay, I could mess with this. Nothing too serious. Keep it light. You know what I mean? This is so cool. Oh, yeah, I know. Music was perfect. Awesome. Nova Rain, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun making it. Branch Brook Park, while beautiful, it's kind of noisy. You enjoyed the music, Odie? All right. Good. The lo-fi music is very, it's just good background music. I found some fun tracks. I might recycle tracks and videos. But I found a nice source for stuff, so all I gotta do is tag it in the description. So, as we watch Artemis float towards the moon, she's about to go through the dark. Actually, coming up 20 minutes, guys. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. We go into the blackout period. This will be the furthest the humans have ever gone, from the moon and everything. It's this is incredible. Do I want to work for you tonight because you want to relax and clean your apartment for the night? No, I'm sorry. Unless I'm going to get paid. I can't be doing too much pro bono work. By the way, Shruggable, thank you so much for the 50 pounds. As we enjoy the ride here. We got an indoor view of Artemis right there. 1994. Oh my God, you remember that? Yeah, Shoemaker Levy. That was cool. I'm still amazed by like the gaseous planets. You know, I wonder about them. And which planet has the most moons? There's a planet has, well, it's a Jupiter, right? It probably has the most moons. But there's some weird moons out there of other planets that we have in this solar system. And this is just our little... To think that we're the only ones in the galaxy would be naive to say. And please, can you guys just come down and give us a distraction? Please, for the love of God. I know y'all been watching us for thousands of years laughing at us. Look at it. They sent another tin can out. And it would swing around the moon. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Shruggable. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. You're more than welcome. This is what I'm here for. RK8. Listen, all this space stuff is cool. All this space stuff is cool. Yeah, it's purely pro bono. I get paid for experience. Yeah. Thank you. I have enough experience and stuff. Thank you. 4,455 miles to the surface of the moon. Artemis is right now. Yes, the aliens. You think the aliens are among us? I like to think that, but I don't know. Right? No, they're laughing at our technology. They're like, but we make great movies, though, right? Did you see Towering Inferno? Great movie. The special effects in that were amazing. People lighting themselves on fire and throwing themselves into pools. It was amazing. Very advanced race or civilization. A very advanced civilization of these things called humans. Right, Jupiter has the most moons, 95. There you go. Some of those moons are crazy. They have like ice and shit, and we know they have atmospheres, and it's like, I gotta see Project Hail Mary. I did not see it. I know about it, but I never actually sat down and seen it. I don't watch. It's weird. I stopped watching movies. I watch a lot of documentaries. I'm boring. As we watch history together. Yeah, 95. Yeah, it has a lot, Carol. Okay, we're inching up there. We're gonna go into blackout mode soon. If it was up to me, I would play Britney Spears' Blackout when they go around the dark side. I'll play the whole album, the whole lot of it. We're gonna play some music. The Martian. You love The Martian with Matt Damon, a true gem. There's a movie called Martian with Matt Damon. That's how he affords a really expensive apartment in Brooklyn. That townhouse. All right, 44. 6:44, guys. Less than 20 minutes away from when we lose acquisition there. Mate, you never know, photos. It's true. You like the trip to the moon and back? Yep. There you go. In these exposed investigations. Good to see you. As we get closer and closer to the moon. Oh, the Martin was. Oh, really? It was written by the same author who did Project Hail Mary, Andy Weir. Whoa! We have all the connections now happening. All the connections are starting to come together now. Wow, he learns how to grow food on Mars. Oh. Wow. That's kind of cool. So supposedly they found Alice up there. Somebody did a Facebook picture of it. It was the weirdest shit. It's like, why would you do such a thing? Jordan, good to see you, Jordan. I'm doing great. In fact, on Earth, viruses are technically they're technically alive since they cannot they're not technically alive because they can't reproduce on your own. What am I doing now? I have no idea. I stuck myself in front of a computer and I'm looking at all this stuff. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. We're watching Artemis fly to the moon. Right, exactly. The people who volunteer to live on the colony in Mars won't be coming back to Earth. Exactly. That's a long trip. That's like, what, 8 years? Something stupid like that? You got to really plan that shit out. I don't think as like a society we're able to we could like maintain something like that. We can maintain to the moon because it only takes like 4 days to get out there, you know. But I don't know. Everybody has to coexist and get along for a long period of time to make Mars happen. Can't forget about Mork and Mindy, right? No. How do you get into a day off, everyone? It's like pants? I got into my day off today, and I knew I had to put them back in the dryer. It's like... Anyway, Mork and Mindy was a great show.
Hey, are you going to kiss the girlfriend? Yes. I will kiss the girlfriend. It'll be beautiful. It'll be beautiful. I'll kiss the girlfriend. It'll be nice. It'll be bellissima.
I appreciate that, Al. Good to see you. We're watching history in less than 14 minutes. In 14 minutes. Oh, no, 16 minutes. In 16 minutes, we're losing communications for about 40 minutes. Right? You love how Andy gets into science? Yeah, right? Your favorite movie is, oh my God, Fifth Element. That's a great... I remember that movie. That good Bruce Willis movie. I like that movie. That's a good movie. Oh, Jordan. Why are you being silly, Jordan, huh? Jordan, what are you doing, man? What's wrong? Go play Roblox. Come on. This is the old adults table here, so we can laugh and feel young again. Oh my God, right? Neil deGrasse. I love that one. I love that one, Odie. That was a fun one. I know, history at your age, it's all relative. Yeah, exactly. It's a comfort film. That's a good way to describe it, Nova. I would put on Fifth Element just to zone out for 2 hours. Good to see you, Dwayne. Welcome. Up there in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Are you new to the broadcast? Let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. We got 79. Oh, look, we got an engaged audience here. We're doing good. 79 people watching, 110 likes. I appreciate that. Really? One of your relatives is a Canadian astronaut? Is he the one up there now? Is that the mission specialist? I hope that'll be great. That would be great. You never know. You never know photos, but I don't think we could fundamentally weave in like a society. Like it's not like something I think it has to happen organically. I don't know. We got to get along down here first before we get along up there. I have never seen the movie Forbidden Planet. I have actually never heard about it a million times. Never seen it. Remember your toy rocket ships? My dad never let me play with it. But one year, the Hess truck was a space shuttle. And it had a satellite with the arm and everything. And my dad would never let me play with it. I was locked away. But I remember it clearly to this day. But one of your relatives is still involved with this. Oh, he's a Canadian astronaut. Nice. Dwayne, that's pretty cool, man. You remember when Alan Shepard made the first manned flight? That was the one where it just went up and down, right? That was the one where it just went really high up. It was kind of like those Amazon space missions that you could buy for $100. You go up there, we hang out with Katy Perry, then come back down. Oh. signal getting a little weird up on Artemis. I mean, you are seeing history. I mean, I've heard things about the iRobot book. I've heard things about it, and I could only imagine. There are a lot of things that always paint a dystopian picture of what the future's supposed to be like, you know? I think we're living in the age of Running Man. Where we're going to start doing game shows where people die, and then we'll get along. Wow, he's in training. Wow, Dwayne. Dwayne, that's amazing, man. Yuri Gagarin made the first flight. Exactly. Alan Shepard was the first American. But didn't Yuri Gagarin actually, like, he orbited? Like, that was the crazy thing about what the Russians did, was that they orbited the first time. We just went up and down, and then later on, and I think that was John Glenn, right? He orbited the Earth. And I'm amazed that we could do something like that. When you're flinging something out, and then it has to catch it, and then it has to go around, and then come back. And Ancient Aliens is a wacky show. I find that show to be kind of funny. It's kind of wacky. You like Star Wars? I like Star Trek and Star Wars as well. Star Trek, I guess, maybe a little bit more because some of the episodes are just so much fun to watch. There's a lot in the Star Wars story that I get lost in it. It's too much to keep up with. As my chair squeaks. Good to see everybody. Welcome. You're right. Yuri Gagarin, he orbited. Shepard and Blossom. Right. Shepard and Grissom did the suborbital flights, and it was John Glenn that did the orbit. That's the crazy shit. He made it through the firmament, as the flat earthers say. And now, and for my flat earth people, please indulge me. For my flat earth people, if we can agree that the sun and the moon are both disks, then wouldn't a disk, if it was three-dimensional, be a ball? And anyway, never seen Star Wars. Spaceballs is great. That's another comfort movie there, Michelle. In 2017, when Canada had its 150th birthday on July 1st, one of Dwayne's relatives was one of the 2 Canadian astronauts announced by the Prime Minister. Wow. That's pretty cool. H. Flores, good to see you. April, you're more than welcome. Yeah, exactly. This is the first vessel to carry a fully functioning life support system for a human crew being flung around the Earth. Around the moon, I mean. Around the moon. It was also around the Earth as well, but we're going far out, people. And this is cool because I get to actually do. We're doing picture in picture here. I got to make sure which one's the most live. Right, you're behind a little bit. You're a little bit behind. Okay. It's all fake. It's not real. You saw the delay live. By the way, here's New Jersey. Here's live right there. Got Artemis and New Jersey right there as we look towards New York. That's where I am. I'm in that picture. I'm technically in that picture right there. So I'm on 2 cameras now. Anyway, let's go back to the. We're going back outside Artemis. Back outside Artemis. You got sugar ants in your house? You got sugar ants in your room? Got to do a deep clean? Hells yeah. But April, you're more than welcome for the coverage. We're hanging out. We're going to lose signal. We're going to lose signal in a little bit, guys. We're losing signal in a little bit. 6:44. We're going to lose signal. Brenda, you watch Legacies on Netflix? Werewolves, Witches, and Vampire School. That sounds interesting. What was the show about vampires in New Orleans? I watched that for a little bit. That was kind of fun. Oh my god, Dwayne, I always wanted to see the Northern Lights. I guess I got to see them a couple of years ago for like very low here in New York, but I really want to go up and see them. I can only imagine how beautiful they are. Oh, we got the eclipse happening. Oh, we gotta go big screen here. We got the eclipse happening. Look, you can see the that's the Earth. That's the Earth right here. That is the Earth right there. I wish it was a little bit higher. Well, am I really going to be complaining about high res here? Yeah, we're on 440. Can't complain about the resolution. Let's make sure it didn't. Let me just make sure it didn't do the thing.
For about 40 minutes until they come around the other side of the moon.
All right.
We can reestablish contact.
All right, now we got mission control now. We got mission control locked in here.
Integrity, Houston, you are 6 minutes from your 40 minutes lunar flyby LOS.
True Blood, that was the
From all
show.
of us, it's a privilege to witness you carrying the fire past our farthest reach. Thank you. Godspeed.
Wow. Wow. Okay, now we're going to hear calls.
Thank you for that, Jenny. And thank you to all of you for allowing us the immense privilege to be on this journey together. It's quite amazing. And as we go on this journey, thinking about the NASA mission to explore the unknown in air and space, to innovate for the benefit of humanity, and to inspire the world through discovery. And as you've gone along on this journey with us, hopefully we're doing just those things. And as we get close to the nearest point to the moon and farthest point from Earth, as we continue to unlock the mysteries of the cosmos, I would like to remind you of one of the most important mysteries there on Earth, and that's love. Christ said, in response to what was the greatest command, that it was to love God with all that you are. And he also, being a great teacher, said the second is equal to it, and that is to love your neighbor as yourself. And so, as we prepare to go out of radio communication, we're still to feel your love from Earth, and to all of you down there on Earth and around Earth, we love you from the moon.
Wow. Wow.
Houston copies. We'll see you on the other side.
Wow.
We will see you on the other side.
Good to see you there, Autumn Loring. Welcome. We're now together watching history as Artemis travels behind the moon. And we will be here for the 40 minutes and then some of loss of communication here. Commander Reed Weissman, Pilot Victor Glover, Mission Specialist Christina Koch, and Mission Specialist Jeremy Hansen. They are about to do something. Now, again, we're going to lose the connection here, obviously, so we're going to lose the live video feed and everything. They'll probably do the blue screen thingy. But we do have...
Words from NASA astronaut Victor Glover. And a little bit of a love letter from the other side of the moon all the way to Earth. Glover touching on the teachings of Jesus, including to love your neighbor as yourself. We are now less than 3 minutes away from loss of signal with the Orion astronauts.
Wow. I would love to play Dark Side of the Moon right now.
The Artemis 2 crew will be out of signal for about 40 minutes as they are on the other side of the moon, continuing their work, photographing the lunar surface. And they will reemerge, and we will also get this view on the other side.
Oh, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. You're seeing the Earth is literally setting now. I have, you know what, Photos, you had to make me cue it up, right? Let's see what happens if I play this. Will we get the copyright live on the stream? Let's see. You like the song To the Moon and Back? Yeah.
Just about a minute and a half now until we lose communication with the astronauts aboard Orion on the Artemis 2 mission. Now, 5 days and 6 minutes since their launch on April 1st. Again, we'll be out of communication for about 40 minutes. And this really beautiful view of a crescent moon and a crescent Earth. How great thou art.
$10,000 internet points. So who knows what track they're playing? Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, there we go. They're trying to keep it. They're trying to keep it. Spotted cow.
Seconds now until we expect loss of signal.
Almost. Who knows what the name of the track that just played? Who knows? You got your I would like to play the whole album, believe me. I would love to do that right now. But you're seeing them lose the connection. We get some more satellites out there. We got the part 2 to the second phase of this is going to be to put out satellites that go around the moon to keep the moon in communication the whole time. And how great is that going to be when we get to see the dark side of the moon live streamed? I'm ready for that, right? You got that on vinyl? Me too. Yeah, we just played Pink Floyd. We just played some Pink Floyd there.
And we have confirmation of loss of signal of the
Orion
spacecraft as it flies behind the moon. We
All
expect
right.
to regain communications with them in another approximately 40 minutes.
We're in it.
This was expected as their spacecraft is now out of direct line of sight with Earth and behind the moon. And this is a poignant moment as it's the first time in over 50 years that we have humans completely unreachable.
Yeah, Space
by
Oddity would
anyone
be
else
great.
on Earth. No matter how distant or secluded, we could reach anyone living on Earth. But while the crew flies behind the moon, it's simply impossible to make contact with them. This is a live view inside the Science Evaluation Room here at Johnson Space Center and just down the hall from Mission Control.
Yep, the lady
This
behind
team
the
has been
voice.
monitoring the science or the flyby all day as the team has continued
now all the
capturing
this is
targets
the
on lunar
moment.
surface.
Yeah, more space streams in the future, please.
We even got to see this team in action as they were helping the astronauts identify some of the features they were seeing on the moon.
Black Hole Sun of the Great Song. I got all those songs ready to go. By the way,
there will be a couple of milestones during this loss of signal.
We'll let her talk.
The first will be when the astronauts make their closest approach of the moon at MET 5 days, 25 minutes, and 34 seconds, when we expect they'll be 4,067 statute miles above the lunar surface. Their maximum Earth altitude will be reached just 2 minutes later, at 5 days, 27 minutes, and 39 seconds, when their altitude should be approximately 252,756 statute miles.
That's pretty awesome,
Once those milestones
Dwayne.
are reached and we have confirmation, we will report the official numbers.
Okay. So we just heard as we lost communication, we heard Eclipse from Pink Floyd from the album Dark Side of the Moon, and now we'll continue on with one more song here and destroy the copyright here.
Throughout the
Oh.
Artemis 2 mission, astronaut voice, images, video, and vital mission data must traverse thousands of miles, carried on signals from NASA's powerful communications systems, the Near Space Network and the Deep Space Network. Let's learn a little bit more.
Okay, they're going to pre-record here, so we're just gonna stay with the whatchamacallit, with the and we'll put this on here. We actually have they have the signal here. This is the signal. This is a live view of the signal here. You got the blue screen right there. Good to see you there, Nebul. Bonsoir, bienvenue, Nebul. Good to see you, Fawn Marie, and good to see you, Neil. Welcome. Oh, there you go. That's very nice there, Neville. I would like to play Space Oddity. I mean, which one's going to... I mean, I feel like we have to play Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd, because we're on the dark side of the moon. But I feel like maybe we could totally destroy copyright. I mean, it is fascinating. No, I mean, yeah. We're playing the album out of order because I don't know what YouTube is going to do, but I would love to play Black Hole Sun. There you go. Live view right there. As we watch the simulation, the telemetry. As we zone out here and go behind the moon. No, exactly 40 minutes? To know that right now we cannot talk to these 4 people for 40 minutes, or now we're counting it down, so. You paired Blue Dot with Space Oddity? Nice. Deep Purple, Space Truck, and that's another one. And a few days ago you paired Orbit with Rocket Man. I know, the album's only 2 minutes longer than the Dark Side Trend. Exactly, Robert. 40 minutes of silence. It's kind of crazy. You way too chicken for that job? Yeah. It's incredible. I can't wait till the simulation is going to block out the Earth. Very soon, we're going to see the Earth get blocked out here by the moon. Doris Troy, by the way, one of the background vocalists on this track. So, Shruggable, thank you so much for the 50 pounds. What? Jordan, I know you're like sad. Yeah, hide that shit. Why I keep saying that? What's wrong, Jordan? Oh, they wear the same watch as you? Nice. Exactly. Yes, Deborah. I would like to play the whole album, but that'll destroy the copyright. I'm gonna do my best to talk over this here. Right, it's a paternal thing. I'm not too freaked out by heights, but there has to be stuff around me. All right, Jordan, congratulations. There we go. Yeah, no spamming in the chat, Jordan. It's too late now. He had his chance. Keep saying the same thing over and over again. It's fine. I know, right? Somebody gotta chill, put their child to bed. I'm trying to listen to Pink Floyd here, while people travel around the dark side of the fucking moon. Listening to it, perfect. Rebel Ready News time is now 52 minutes past the hour. Yeah, you went to the pink bathroom, Jewel Cat. Good afternoon and good evening, yes indeed, to everyone all around the world. I feel like I'm just going to destroy copyright because why not? Space is peaceful. It always is. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for... Let's see here. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's typed in the wrong thing. There it is. All right. Let's do it. Why not, people? Why not? We're destroying copyright today. Because we're seeing history. Then they got the Nikons. Is this perfect stoner viewer? Right, Fawn? As they make their way behind the moon. As they make their way around. Are you new to this nonsense, by the way? Are you new to this nonsense? Tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. We're having a communal experience here. There's 4 humans we can't talk to right now. Yeah, if you're able to go to a rural area outside the city, look at the stars. Oh, I've seen that a few times. It's incredible. Let's see if they take me down. I don't know. As we enjoy these images here. Actually, let's Oh, what, did the website crash? Hold on. Did the website just crash? Let's see. We gotta reboot this. We gotta reboot this bastard. Oh yeah. They lost their Oh, are we going with the raw data? I thought we were gonna have the thing going the whole time. Yeah. Oh wow, this is cool. I didn't know it was gonna work like this. I thought they were gonna do like the math. I thought they were just gonna run the math. Okay, so they're hanging out in mission control. Oh wow. Yeah, I thought we were gonna do the math. This is incredible. Yeah, I don't know if I could be in such a confined space for so long. Yeah, it's not a simulation. I thought they were going to do the math, but I guess not. I thought they were going to do some kind of visualization of it, but I guess not. I knew it wasn't moving. I saw the clock still running, but I knew it wasn't moving. Good to see you, Samuel. Yeah, it's trying. Yeah, great song, right? Hi, 10 p.m.? No. We're doing like 4 hours today. Rocket Man, Elton John. I think this is going to be it for the... Because YouTube is gonna castrate me over this, so. Exactly, it's all in a soundstage in the story of Kaufman. Right, it's probably top secret time, exactly. Yeah, I can't see the moon. Oh, can we not see the moon tonight? Let's see here. Hold on. I see. Yeah, it's kind of hazy out there. Kind of hazy out there right now. You heard Rocket Man on the radio today? Nice. There is the best view in America. There, Highlands, New Jersey. As we look out, bark at the moon, another great one. Well, we're waiting to acquire the signal, everybody. We're waiting to acquire the signal now. Yeah, we got sunset happening. Actually, you guys want to see the... I'll do this right now. We'll go to that. We'll go to that thing even though it's not showing anything. And I'll get this set up for you guys. Good to see everybody. Welcome on into the show. Getting some more cameras for you guys here. Because it is sunset right now here in New York. There we go. And we're going to go to a live shot of Red Hook, Brooklyn in a little bit here. But how high is the... I don't know how high the moon is. It's high up. You live 12 miles from Highlands? Nice. Moonlight Drive, the Doors. Yes, right. Dancing at the feet of the moon, the Parachute Club. There you go. This has turned into Name That Song with the moon in it. There it is. There's your Statue of Liberty right there as we make our way across New York Harbor. Another at the top of the hour. Yes, it's almost. We're almost at the top of the hour. Exactly. Isn't that crazy? I knew this show was going to go long. I planned this out. I was like, oh shit, I'm going to be on 4 hours, I think, here. Look at that live view. New York, baby. There it is. Greatest city in the world. That's right. How High the Moon by Les Paul and Mary Ford. Ooh, look at that. A little bit of God effect happening right now here in New York. A little chilly outside, 54 degrees, but I mean, it's not bad. I would love to just DJ, believe me. There it is. As we have lost communications with the Artemis. And the cow jumped over the moon when your eye hits your eye, could be your pie. I could go for a moon pie. Man on the moon, R.E.M., that's right. That's right. Moon Dance by Van Morrison, that's right. That's right, Moon Dance by We got 2 votes for Van Morrison, people. 2 votes for Van Morrison. But by the way, I don't have Van Morrison Moon Dance on my digital still store. Anyway, I could go for a moon pie right now, and both flavors. I go for a chocolate one and the weird strawberry one. That's strawberry, banana one. You put a moon pie in a halfway decent microwave for like 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds. That's it. No more, no less. It has to be 2 seconds, and they got to put it right in the middle of the plate. Gotta have some pizza for dinner. Nice. We are musically inclined, right? Marquee Move Television. That's 10,000 internet points for April Love and Life. That's good music. Lady Pump on the Moon, maybe. Michael Jackson did do the moonwalk. Yes, he did. You know what? You're making me do it. This is bad. This is not good. This is not good, April. Top of the hour, it's 7 o'clock. As we look out across New York Bay, there's 4 humans on the other side of the moon. Did you hear about it? Well, it's happening right now. And we're all having our communal experience, remembering songs with the word moon in it. Will I play it? Probably not, but Julie had to put this one in there, and I haven't heard this one in a hot minute. Good to see you, Muriel. Welcome. Now we just need to get the telemetry back. We just need to get the telemetry back. Let's see if we could get this. Let's see. I guess we don't get any telemetry. I guess we get no telemetry when they're okay. I thought they were gonna do math. I guess we didn't do math. I guess we're not doing math, people. Oh, we do have math. So they are okay, so we have the math here of their flyby right now. Wow. I don't think it's actually like approximating. This is just an image. Had some Chinese food for takeout. Nice. Or is it moving? I can't tell if it's moving or not. I think it is moving. They're doing their math. They're doing the math. I'm not on the NASA site. We're using the three. We have 3 feeds that we could cut to. That's the actual Artemis signal right now. This is the mission broadcast, and then this is standard NASA TV. So there's be a weird delay with that. That's a sad song, Autumn. Bad Moon Rising, Credence, Phoebe Bridges, Moon Song. That's right. How many minutes left? We got about 15 minutes left. About 15 minutes left. Yeah, there's no relay Nope, there's no relay satellites on the dark side. Right, that was moving, right? I think it was. So that's like the math. They're doing the math. Because we can't do shit right now. There is the Lunar Utilization Control Area in Huntsville, Alabama. They got a cool... Yo, they can play all the truck sim in there. Yo, they can play the truck sim on all the blasted out with all the mods. Dancing in the Moonlight, your top loader, great song. Yes, indeed, Sean. Savage Garden, to the moon and back. That's right, Savage Garden. I remember that band. I just want one of those. Can I just get one of those monitors? No 10 o'clock show. No 10 o'clock show. We have been on now for 92 minutes. And we're going to be here until, I think, 8:30 Eastern time. Everything would have calmed down by then. Really? Jupiter 2 does a flyby? For real? Right, Bad Moon Rising, CCR, Pink Moon, Nick Drake, Walking on the Moon, The Police. That's right. All right, so we are on the mission. Yeah, this is the actual. This is this segment of the. We have 3 channels going for NASA, so they're both playing the same thing. Artemis signal is still out. Yeah, fly me to the moon. And this is a good pick for a song because it's long. Ticket to the Moon or ELO. That's right. Actually, the way this song's going to time out, I think we're going to be still about 8 minutes. We come out of the black hole. They're not on the moon, Mike. They're not on the moon. They're flying around it. And we're not even doing an orbit. Yeah, lots more time for copyright. That's right. Lots of time for more copyright, people. Always. But thank you, April. I forgot about this song. April with 10,000 internet points. Marquee Moon by a television. And yes, we are playing the album version, not the radio version. Remember when radio stations, they had to do like different You know, Moon Age Daydream, another great one by the great David Bowie. All great songs, people. All great songs. Oh, we have a little animation going on here. Doing little rah-rah speeches. There is the signal right there. There's the signal live. Yeah, right. What are your favorite bands? Right, me too. Good to see you, Norman Blake. Right out there in Bath Beach. Good to see you there, Barn NFL. Welcome. You want some moon shoes? I think we all want moon shoes. Those things are cool, and hopefully we'll begin colonizing the damn thing. That's right. That's right. You call it Moon capital M. That's right. Because it's ours. Still trying to get reconnection here to the telemetry. I didn't realize we were going to actually lose the telemetry. I guess that was naive of me. Black Moon ELP, that's right. That's right there, Norm. Everybody. It's a great album you could put out right now. Yeah. They're making it around the moon, people. We got to give them all the positive energy we can. I don't think so. I think they're too small. Unless you have the... It depends on atmospheric conditions as well. I mean, maybe Hubble. If we were able to point Hubble into the direction, we might be able to get a picture of it. All right, don't forget to pay the congestion charge as you go around. Yeah, don't forget. Man, that's the big toll booth in the sky, man. That's the toll booth in space. We're still roughly 25 minutes? For real? Oh, wait, it's 40 minutes. That's right, it's 40 minutes. It's 40 minutes, so... We went in at 44. So we should be coming out... Actually, we have the graphic. We're coming out at approximately 7:25. So we still have... about 15 minutes here. Man on the Moon, REM. I got 2 votes. 2 votes for Man on the Moon, REM. Good to see you, Daniel. Right? Isn't it something when humanity is doing something that we don't have to... Yeah, it is special, but that when we could do something we haven't done in 50 years. All right, we're going to end our broadcast at 8:45 approximately, because we're going to hopefully see the Earth. They're going to get an eclipse of the sun, so Orion enters solar eclipse at 8:35, and we're probably going to be able to see it. All right, Black Hole, another vote for Black Hole Sun again now. Dancing in the Moon with Thin Lizzy. I think Thin Lizzy has not been said. I think Thin Lizzy is not on the bingo card yet. A nice long song for an exciting mission here. Good to see you, Mark Freeman. Welcome on in. Good to see everybody, people. As we wait to acquire the signal back. From Artemis. At approximately 7:25. About 12 minutes from now. We will reacquire the signal. I don't know why CNN's saying whatever they're saying, but wouldn't it be ironic if the North? It would be ironic if they would have seen a drone up there. Yeah, fly me to the moon. That's right, Mike. All the songs and more on 18 compact discs or 42 compact CDs there. Compact CD discs. I don't mini discs. I thought those were going to be the future, the mini disc. Instead, we have these things that are the size of a, the fact that a little tiny tip of this card has, what is it again, 256 gigabytes on it? That blows my mind. Technology, people. I still look at my iPhones in sheer awe. Like, what are these devices we have in our hands? Let's go back to the actual feed. There it is. There's the actual Artemis feed. I know, science history in the making, indeed, Jenna. Good to see you, Cliff. Welcome. You'd like to send some people on a one-way trip to the moon? Yes, indeed. Can I order it as a laser disc? Laser, big ass. I remember back in the day, like, it wasn't like, if it wasn't big and heavy, right? If it wasn't big and heavy, it wasn't worth it. And now we're going with tiny and thin and light and fragile. Harvest Moon, Neil Young. That's right. All the moon songs and more. Hope you're taking notes. That's a playlist right there. That's a playlist. Right, anyone say blue moon? Blue moon. That's right, blue moon. Right, but bought a big Sony deck for WBAI and then sold it off when they wouldn't make use of it. I would take that thing home, Rudy. I just got a 2 terabyte, right? Isn't that crazy? Back in the day, Odie, a 2 terabyte solid state card would have cost like thousands of dollars. Like, mini disc was madness. Those things were cool, though. Mini disc was cool. But I think about the type of the amount of space you could put on a tiny little wafer. I would have never predicted. Well, I guess I could have predicted it, but we're still waiting to reconnect everybody. Right? If they put a music park on the moon, that would be nice. Right. That, Robert, there you go. That is the question. Will they see the monolith, people? There you go, Cliff. But yeah. Let's see. Talking to the Moon by Bruno Mars. There you go. Was going to do your bills while watching, but now said, fuck that. You're more than welcome. Juan Marie, you're more than welcome. Moon over Miami, that's right. Keep giving me songs with the moon. Okay. Wait, hold on. List of songs with the word moon. Moon over Moonaki. All right. So we got some of these. Wow, we got a lot of these actually already. Jesus Christ. We almost hit the whole list of 35 songs with the word moon in it. All right, so we got Moon Dance. Moon Dance by Van Morrison is number 1. And why are they giving me an ad that I can't get around now? Why are you doing this to me? And then after that, Blue Moon comes in second place there by various artists. Then after, what is number 3? Nobody has said number 3. Please give name of the song and artist. What is number 3 on the list? I need sound effects now. I need sound effects. All right, people. What is number 3 on the list? We hit a lot of these songs in the list already, though. But what is number 3? Nobody has said number 3. By the light of the silvery moon, no. Talking to the moon, no. No talking to the moon. Come on, you gotta give me moon songs with the side of the moon. Give us a joke. This is the joke. Moonlight Serenade. No, that ain't it. Give me artist and song title, please. Artist and song title. Third song in the moon list. Number 1 and number 2 are taken care of. What is number 3? There's 35 of them in this list. They're probably going to come from the dark side before. No, Blue Moon. That's already been said. Moon River. Nope. No, not Moon River. Not the moon song I'm thinking of. It's a new moon. Creedence Clearwater. Bad Moon Rising. No, that ain't it. This is the new moon club, people. La Lune. Come on. What's number 3? Artist and song title, please. Meet You at the Moon. No. Gotta get artist and song title, please. We need the artist as well. It's a B-side song? Okay. Here's a hint. The intro notes of this indie folk number are reminiscent of a surprise when a friend grabs a guitar and starts low-key strumming while you're hanging out late at night. There you go. Lua, Blue Lights, no. Canyon Moon, no. Harry Styles, no. How High is the Moon, no. Not number 3, at least anyway. New Moon on Monday, no. No. Come on. What's number 3? Moonlight Serenade, no. Shit to do when humans are on the other side of the moon. I'll take that for 100, Alex. All right. Do you guys want the artist? Do you guys want the artist? That might be giving it away if I give away the artist. Keith Moon, no. Claire de Lune, no. Killing Moon, Echo. That's a good song, though. That's a good song. Again, the intro notes of this indie folk number are reminiscent of a surprise when a friend grabs a guitar and slowly starts low-key strumming while hanging out late at night. The strumming crescendo to a lyric both self-indulgent and woeful. Sister of the Moon, no. Harvest Moon, no. Moon over Naples, no. Not R.E.M. Nope. What is number 3 on the list? Moondance, no. Van Morrison, no. Moondance Van Morrison is not it. Bark at the Moon, great song, but no. Moon Sickness, Penelope Scott, no. Stairway, Zepp, no. The song has to have the word moon in the title. Harvest Moon, no. Those are probably already on the list, though. We have already hit those on the list. Neon Moon, Brooks and Dunn, no. There's a lot of damn songs with the song with word moon in it. Again, the intro notes of this indie folk number are reminiscent of a surprise vibe when a friend grabs a guitar and starts to low-key strum while you're hanging out. Man on the Moon, Wilson Phillips. No, Phillips, no. All right. The first name of the artist is Gregory. Moon River, Andy Williams, no. Walking on the Moon, the Police, no. Shadow Moon, Cap Stevens, no. The first name of the artist is Gregory. Is this the artist Chelsea Wolfe? No. Fly Me to the Moon, Frank Sinatra? No. Moon, Kanye West? No. Blue Moon has multiple artists and has already in the list. It's number 2. I know you guys are all wrong. All right. All right, we're just good to see you there, Miss Linda. Lucky Star, welcome on in. All right. Moon River. Moon River's been said. No. All right. The song that nobody could get. All right. That nobody could get. Coming in. That Moon by Gregory Allen. Yes. There you go. Jewel Cat got it. Jewel Cat got it. That Moon song. Gregory Allen Isaac. Or Isaac. Right? Or, no. Anyway. There you go, people. That Moon song. Gregory Allen Azvakov or Avakov? Anyway, there you go. There's the winner. So who got that there? Jewel Cat got it. And then quickly close behind April Loving Life with Gregory Allen Isvak or Iskov and That Moon song. All right, coming up next. All right, none of you has said number 4. None of you had said number 4. This is a real old song. I'll give it a hint. Yeah, Gregory Allen Iskov. Nobody has. We got to go old school. We got to go old school, like before recorded media. That's how old we're going with this next song. At number 4, artist and song title. Artist and song title, please, to qualify for play. We might be getting telemetry back. We might be getting telemetry back. We're going way back to the Silent Ages, people. Yep, we're getting communication back. We're getting communications back, people. We have image. We have image. Let's go to image. All right, it's coming back. Yes, yes, we got Christy. We got that Gregory Allen, That Moon song. But we're going back ages now. Now we're going to go back ages. So Gregory Allen is in. That's number 3. With That Moon song. What comes in 4th? Nobody mentioned it. Artist and song title, please. As we reestablish communications with Artemis. We're going real old school with this one. Yep, they're back. They're coming back. We're getting the signal once again. The telemetry should be coming back in a moment here. So we're coming out right on time. 25 past. 7:25. We got our signal back. Here comes the moon again. Bobby Womack. No. Oh, sorry. That's our local radar. Nope, not Paul B. Womack. Nope. Old school. My Easter was great. We're going old school, like before recorded time. We're going old school, people. All right, we have our telemetry data back from Artemis. We are back. We are back with Artemis. Okay, let's see if we got any sounds from Artemis.
Orion, after the loss of signal, Orion has come back around the other side of the moon, and that little crescent that you see is Earth, over 200,000
from like that Jesus time, a little after that Jesus time. Blue Moon of Kentucky. No, that's too new. The song that I have on the list right now is before recorded time.
But Orion has also...
No, Flyby, no, it's already mentioned on the list already. Fawn Marie! Fawn Marie got it. Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata.
You are getting a few moments to enjoy and take photos of Earthrise for themselves, and
So there we go.
Contact them shortly.
Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata.
Orion.
All right, I think here we have a new song, right? Okay. All right, final song. Final song, if we could get this, as we see the ship come out from behind the moon. Final, and this is a song that nobody got on the list. Did April say it first? Where did April say it?
This view from inside the Orion spacecraft, all 4 astronauts now back on the other side of the moon and in contact with us on Earth.
Yeah, April said it first. There you go.
Not stop as they went behind the moon and out of contact with us. We
I'm
anticipate
confused.
During that time, they were attempting to image some impact.
Wait, hold on. Did April say Moonlight Sonata?
Surface, which would be caused
Glenn
by
Minner.
impact bombardment and potentially even a lofted lunar
Well,
dust.
we all got it. All right. I think the
Now,
this.
of course, they are getting pictures of Earthrise.
Okay, we're watching Earthrise.
After this target, they will get a short observation break. It's about an hour long, actually.
Houston, integrity, comm check.
Integrity, we have you loud and clear. How many?
Houston, we have you the same, and it is so great to hear from Earth again. To Asia, Africa, and Oceania, we are looking back at you. We hear you can look up and see the moon right now.
Wow.
We see you too. When we burned this burn towards the moon, I said that we do not leave Earth, but we choose it. And that is true. We will explore, we will build ships, we will visit again. We will construct science outposts, we will drive rovers, we will do radio astronomy, we will found companies, we will bolster industry, we will inspire. But ultimately, we will always choose Earth. We will always choose each other.
Wow.
Integrity from Earth, our single system, fragile and interconnected. We copy.
Wow.
Those of us that can are looking back.
We are happy to say we
No.
copy.
Yay. Nope, not that song either, Brenda. This is amazing. All right. Let's see. This will be a fast round for our 5th song, and then that's it. We're going to end our moon observation. Well, at least our moon requests, or not requests, but songs. What is this? Okay, so in number 5, a song done by... I didn't even know this artist, and I don't think I've ever heard of this song. What is the name of the song? Oh, Deborah Brady. And Deborah Brady with a $10 super chat.
Back with the astronauts
Deborah,
Orion.
thank you so much for the
Christina
very
put
generous
calling back
$10
to what
super
she
chat.
said
Thanks for
just
joining today's
before
$10 club.
translunar
Much
injection
appreciated.
burn. That with this burn, we do not leave Earth, we choose it. The translunar injection burn served as not only what put them on this trajectory
Good
to
to see
fly
you,
around the
Deborah.
moon, but what also committed them to splashing down in the Pacific Ocean on Flight Day 10.
Wow. Deborah Brady, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for today's $10 club. Much appreciated with a big $10 super chat. So, final song, if you guys know the name of this one.
The crew is entering an observation break.
Okay, they're in an observation break.
We expect this to last about an hour, and it's probably a welcomed break following their very, very busy day taking pictures, making annotations, making audio recordings, and communicating all of the wonderful things that they are seeing on the moon. This observation break is also partially due to the fact that we will be entering an eclipse later. This will be the first solar eclipse that humans have seen from the moon. The astronauts will need to wear eclipse glasses for the first 2 minutes until the sun is completely covered by the moon, and then they have additional targets that the science team is hoping that they will photograph. We will have communications with them during that eclipse time frame.
Yes! God damn it, yes! Deborah Brady, once again, thank you so much for that.
Because of that eclipse, Orion's attitude must
Dark
be
side of the
changed right
moon
now so that its
super
solar
chat.
arrays are in the sun. This will help it charge the batteries needed to power it through that eclipse time frame.
Okay, so thank you so much, Deborah Brady, with a big $10 super chat. Thank you so much. I'm trying to say it without anybody talking over me. Much appreciated there, Deborah, with a big $10 super chat. And thank you so much for the first super chat on the dark side of the moon. So we will have communications when they see the eclipse. It's going to be a long eclipse. We're not going to be here for the whole eclipse period because that will take us to 9:25 Eastern time. So, but in about an hour, we're going to see an eclipse. So we'll just see it go behind and then we'll end the show. But really quick, to end our game, what was the song? The moon-based song by the artist? I never heard the song. Nick Drake. Who's Nick Drake? And what's his song? I have the name of it. For some reason, it's number 5 on the list. I know Rush. I think somebody already mentioned Rush. Great band, Rush. Who is Nick Drake and why is he on this list? Who is Nick Drake and why is he on this list? There you go. Jewel Cat got it. Pink Moon by Nick Drake. There you go. Coming in 6th place, Killing Moon, Echo and the Bunnymen. Coming in 7th place, Shoot the Moon, Norah Jones. Coming in 8th place, Moonlight, Grace Vanderwall. Now, of course, Fleetwood Mac, Sisters of the Moon, coming in 9th place. Moonlight Drive by The Doors in 10th place. As well as Dancing in the Moonlight, Thin Lizzy. Culver Moon comes in 12th place from Jackson Browne. Moon River by various artists comes in 13th place. Half Moon by Blind Pilot comes in 14th place. Never heard of it. But Bark at the Moon I have in 15th place from Ozzy Osbourne. Moon from Kid French Scioli. That's a 2017 hit. Never heard of it. But anyway, that comes in 16th place. Half Moon comes in 17th place. Janis Joplin. And as well as the Dancing in the Moonlight Top Loader coming in 18th place. Luna, Smashing Pumpkins comes in 19th place. As well as in 20th place, You, Me, and the Moon, The Magnetic Fields. And a lot of you have said a lot of these songs already. Blue Moon, of course, Elvis Presley comes in 21st place. And Blue Moon of Kentucky as well from Elvis Presley coming into 22nd place. Stand By Me, Benny King. Okay, just thrown in the list. All right, I don't know. When the Night is Young? I guess so. Yeah, Benny King, everyone. Anyway, When the Moon is Down, John Prine comes in 24th place. As well as in 25th place, a song about the moon, Paul Simon. After that, in 26th place, Child of the Moon, the Rolling Stones. And then 27th place, Talking to the Moon, Bruno Mars. Coming in 28th place, Shame on the Moon, Bob Seger. As well as Walking on the Moon, The Police, comes in 29th place. Fly Me to the Moon, Frank Sinatra, comes in 30th place. And What a Little Moonlight Could Do from the great Billie Holiday comes in 31st place. Moon Song by Phoebe Bridgers comes in at 32nd place. And in 33rd place, This Is How We Walk on the Moon by the great Arthur Russell. We also have Moon Glow by various artists coming into 34th place. And If the Moon Was a Cookie by Cookie Monster coming in 35th place there. If you want to learn more random shit, you can find all that random shit on yogajournal.com. They had that random list that I found by a quick Google search. Rebel Radio News Time is now 36 minutes past the hour. Wow, Nick Drake died at 26. Wow. That's a lot of frequent flyers. So there you go. Now you have the 35 top songs with the word moon in it. Good to see everybody on truly what is the most ridiculous live stream. As we watch Artemis. Artemis has now gone on the dark side of the moon. We played some Floyd. and some other various artists. Don't care about the copyright. Don't care about it. Let's change this up here. This is the other view here. And we want to go to the craft. I want to go to the craft. There we go. So here is where Orion is, and we're starting to make our way now back. The traffic is clear. Did I sound like Casey Kasem?
I got a letter from my friend Linda. Linda said, "Hey Dutch, I love all those songs about the moon, but I've always wondered, is the moon made of cheese?"
What was it again? He had a meltdown when it was like some really depressing story. Like, yeah, well, let's have all this fun and then talk about somebody who died and he snapped. I love it when Casey Kasem snaps. That's some of my favorite radio. That's some of my favorite bits of radio. Actually, why not? Why not? Let's have some fun. Right now, I wonder how many air miles they're getting paid good. That's good. So, let's see. Let's see if we get this one here. Oh yeah, this is it. This I learned. Okay, I remember when I first heard of this. I heard this actually in my radio class, and they talk about how like you want to keep energy up, right? You want to be positive, right? But then sometimes your producer throws you a curveball, and you got to really work with what you got and try to turn a horrible situation to something mildly more pleasant. But I Casey, may you rest. I really do feel you. Here's the great Casey Kasem, everyone.
Now, we're up to our long-distance dedication. And this one is about kids and pets and a situation that we can all understand, whether we have kids or pets or neither. It's from a man in Cincinnati, Ohio, and here's what he writes. Dear Casey, this may seem to be a strange dedication request, but I'm quite sincere, and it'll mean a lot if you play it. Recently, there was a death in our family. He was a little dog named Snuggles. But he was most certainly a part of... Let's start again. From coming out of the record. Play the record, okay? Please.
I'll see you later, Brenda.
See, when you come out of those up-tempo goddamn numbers, man, it's impossible to make those transitions, and then you got to go into somebody dying. They do this to me all the time. I don't know what the hell they do it for, but goddamn it, if we can't come out of a slow record, I don't understand it. Is Don on the phone? Okay, I want a goddamn concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a fucking up-tempo record every time I do a goddamn death dedication. Now, make it, and I also want to know what happened to the pictures I was supposed to see this week. This last goddamn time, I want somebody to use his fucking brain to not come out of a goddamn record that is, that's up-tempo, and I gotta talk about a fucking dog dying. What is this fucking ponderous, man? Ponderous, fucking ponderous.
Oh, yeah, non-stop music. Rick Dees, let me get that phone. All right, you got a special request?
Okay, I want a goddamn concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a fucking up-tempo record every time I do a goddamn death dedication.
No problem. We'll play it for you. Here's the death dedication, just for you.
There was something added on to that at the end, but yeah. If you never heard that clip, that's a very famous clip for all you radio nerds out there while we enjoy this coverage here of Artemis. And I feel him. I feel that. I feel that so much. It's like you gotta give me a death dedication. I mean, seriously, like what's going on? Good to see you, Bobby June. Welcome. Poor Casey. He put up with so much bullshit. God damn. And it sucks, guys. Sometimes I know it sucks. It sucks, It's trying to be all lighthearted sometimes. You can't sometimes. There's shit going on in the world. It's all about time and place. Good to see you, Lopez. Welcome. Going to some up-tempo song after that. Yay! And then they wonder why people have like split personalities and what's the other one called? Manic depressive? No, the other one. They're very happy and then they get very sad. Anyway. That was history. Howard Stern had you dying, called him Casey K-Tooth. Did you never hear Casey Kasem talk like that? Oh, there's one it's all cursing. The whole thing is cursing. He cursed like a fucking man. And poor Snuggles. Bipolar. Thank you, Lucky Star. Bipolar. Neil, there we go. Bipolar, people. Bipolar. Bipolar. They wonder why people have bipolar disorder. You're talking about a death dedication and going into the up-tempo deal. You can't do that. Pepsi is not going to save you from that mental roller coaster ride you're going to take. Good to see you, Lewis. Welcome. Yeah, have you heard that clip, Steady? He does. Listen, Casey's always jolly. You got to be jolly when you do this kind of stuff. So exactly, no, his personality doesn't deliver like when he's exactly. Exactly, April. Good to see everybody. 93 people on the spacecraft. Wow, 154 likes. Let's go. That his death was sad. People fighting over. That's like the nightmare. People fighting over money and shit. Ugh. There's better shit to anyway. We're about let's go back to our chart here. Our next big event here is 35 minutes past the hour. 8:35 there. So in about 45 minutes, right? Yeah, about 45 minutes. Our solar eclipse, and that's when we're going to end the show here today at 8:30 Eastern Time. We'll be ending our show. Because we have been on now for, 2 hours and 11 minutes. But there's some great ones on there. Listen, exactly, Neil. It would have been perfectly fine if they were coming out with some slow jam coming on, It would have been perfect. But no, they got to do the up-tempo number. Anyway. Good to see everybody. As we watch successfully Orion go behind the moon, and now it's slingshotting back. I did not realize we were going to lose this telemetry. I thought they were going to do the mathematics on it, but I guess not. They didn't simulate it. No, Lewis, we're not doing 10 o'clock today because we've done such a long show right now. I got to eat dinner and get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow is I have a date with the Magnolias. I have a date with the Magnolias in Brooklyn Botanical Garden. So that is my date tomorrow. So we're going to do probably another pre-record. I'm going to do a pre-record because I know a lot of that area gets a weird signal, but we'll probably get some kind of live stream tomorrow afternoon. And yeah. We'll do this, that, and the other tomorrow. As we have swung around the moon. We have watched history together, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Steel Magnolias was a great movie. Yeah, Steel Magnolias. Yeah, right, Magnolia. Yeah. All them movies great down there. Steel Magnolias. Fried green tomatoes. Stuart just went to the doctor again, but she only checked your blood pressure. Okay, it's good to know. Hope the blood pressure is nice and low. Hope you're nice and healthy, strong as an ox. Strong as an ox. Strong as an ox. as we watch Artemis. This is our simulated view here. Really? The scaffolding at the top of the Flatiron's been removed? Holy shit, Barry. That's good. That's good news, Barry. Barry, good to see you. I'm gonna have to check that out tomorrow. Driving Miss Daisy. Well. On the 4 o'clock fall asleep movie, it's Driving Miss Daisy and then Fried Green Tomatoes. On the 4:30 fall asleep movie. No, I'm not coming back on at 10 o'clock, Muriel. I am not coming back on at 10 o'clock. And you're going to get your fingerprint appointment on Thursday. That's good to know. Awesome. Hope the appointment goes nice and fast. But I am not coming back on at 10 o'clock. The 10 o'clock show has to be preempted for special coverage of Artemis this evening. All right, give me some good 4:30 fall asleep movies. Come on, I want some great 4:30 fall asleep movies. You know those movies they used to play at 4:30 in the afternoon on Channel 5 or Channel 9 or Channel 11 or even Channel 7. The kids will never know. The kids will never understand the 4:30 fall asleep movie. They will never know that. And remember, we only had news at 6 o'clock. We only had the news at 6 o'clock. Okay, now we got news on at 4:30 for 5 hours. They got news over. They tell the same news over and over again every 30 minutes. I don't need that much news. I got news channels for that if I want to watch news like that. Keep on losing that. Keep on maintaining that connection there. About 45. Now we're 45 minutes out. Now we're 45 minutes out from our solar, solar eclipse. Terms of endearment, Jack Nicholson. Yes. What's a really bad movie that they used to play all the time on the 4:30 fall asleep movie? Yeah, you don't watch exactly. No, Odie is working 9 to 5. That's right. What was her name? What is her name? The great Dolly Parton. Yes, indeed. Tickets for the film festival just went live. Pride and Prejudice, Arthur. That's right. There you go. On the fall asleep movie. Pride and Prejudice would be a fall asleep movie. All right. Okay. Beautiful. There you go. Yes. Tonight on the Channel 4, 4:30 fall asleep movie, 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. Splash with Tom Hanks. No, 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. That sounds like a fall asleep movie. That sounds like a fall asleep movie if I ever heard one. Good to see you, Pat. Welcome. But Splash with Tom Hanks, my favorite scene in Splash with Tom Hanks when they jump into the East River and then it's like coral and shit and the water's clear and there's fish and everything. I'm like, yeah, no, they're not in Florida. Da 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 da. 7 Brides with 7 Brothers. That's a fall asleep movie. A movie that really drags, you know? The kids will never know. If you're under 30 years old, you don't know what I'm talking about. And that freaks me out if you're under 30. When I remember when I was a kid, 30 years old sounded old. Anyway. Seven Brides, 7 Brothers. Yeah, God, good movie. There. Meet me in St. Louis. That's right. That's one of my mom's favorite movies, by the way. Good to see you there, Shugonzi. Welcome. Trying to figure out how to pronounce your name. Is Shugonzi, right? Yeah, meet me in St. Louis. That's. Hey, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that movie. And the whole humdinger there. I remember the first time I ever saw Grey Gardens, my favorite movie of all time. The first time I saw Grey Gardens in the film forum, and there was somebody by the end of the movie, somebody was like flat out sleeping, like snoring and everything, and I'm like, yeah. The Blob, another great fall asleep movie. There we go. Right, any Clint Eastwood Western, that's right. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. There we go. That is a good. Yeah, I can't wait. Oh, did you hear another Casey Kasem rant? Oh, they're good. There's some good ones. Yeah, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. That is a fall asleep movie. That is a fall asleep movie. The 4:30 fall asleep movie brought to you by Ballantine. As we watch Artemis, get ready. About 40 minutes. Right? 45? No, 40 minutes. That's 40 now. Yeah. I can't wait to see Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. It's such a good... But those are the best movies. You had a long week at work, and you had Quest for Fire. Oh my God. Who's in that one? Quest for Fire. Who the fuck is in that movie? I gotta look that one up because I think I've seen that on a 4:30 fall asleep movie. Oh my God! From 1981, starring Ray Don Chong and Nicholas Caddy and Ron Perlman. That is a fall asleep movie. I know I've seen that. That plays right into the 4:30 fall asleep movie time frame, like mid to late 80s, right? Gotti. Oh my God, Gotti was boring. Gotti put me to sleep too. There's too much talking. Like even though The Englishman was a longer movie, the dialogue was more engaging. Like I didn't fall asleep during The Englishman. I was very engaged watching Englishman. But Gotti put me to fucking sleep. Right? The 7-Up. 7-Up. Right? Jason and the Argonauts. Wait, isn't that a TV show, Jason and the Argonauts? Is that a movie? Is that a movie? The 7-Ups is definitely in the list, though. Yeah, look at that. You got a good cast here, too. Roy Schneider, Bill Hickman, Tony LoBianco, Richard Lynch. Oh, yeah, it is a movie. Jason and the Argonauts from 1963. Todd Armstrong. That is a fall asleep movie. That is a fall asleep movie. Jason and the Argonauts is definitely a fall asleep movie. I can't wait to see Jason and the Argonauts. Just knock right out. As we come up, Casablanca is always that's the base. That's the foundation of the fall asleep movie is Casablanca with lots of commercials. Like Casablanca is one of those movies that they milked for the commercials. They'll play like 5 minutes of the movie, then like 3 minutes of commercials, and they'll do like back to back. They'll just chop it up. Hey, I can't wait to see catch it. Knock right the fuck out. Anyway. Just like that, we're coming up to another top of an hour. My goodness. What a show. As we get ready to see the clip. Pretty Woman put me to sleep too, yeah. Pretty Woman get, yeah. But Casablanca with lots of commercials. Right now, you don't have the patience. Not a lot of, listen, nobody really has patience to watch a fall asleep movie. That's why you fall asleep during it. You put it on and that's it. Did I ever see Santa Claus? No, I've never seen Santa Claus versus the Martians. No, I've never seen that. We're coming up to the top of the hour here, and that's when you feel the memories kick in and falling asleep. Let's see, where is it? There it is. Gone with the Wind, another one. I see we're doing movies again, right? Yes. It's time for the fall asleep movie. Yes! Huh? What happened to Merv Griffin? I thought I was watching Merv Griffin. I'll go back to bed. Anyway, as we watch history together, ladies and gentlemen, as we watch history together, I'm holding it in. I gotta go pee. And all this laughing while having to go pee is kind of dangerous. So we might have to go. I might have to go to commercial break. So the moon is not over yet. We're gonna see a lunar eclipse from Artemis. That's coming up in 35 minutes. It's the top of the hour, everybody. It is the top of the hour. So we are, yeah, I know. I'm holding it in, but because it's like, I don't know. It's the top of the hour. So I guess now I could go, right? It's the top of the hour. And the final stanza, if you will, of the show is now upon us. So yes, grab a Frosty, grab a quick drink here, and I will be back in a few minutes. Perfectly Candid, good to see you, as we're 2 hours and 27 minutes into it's time for the waterworks, literally. But I gotta do what I gotta do, and yes, I will be I will be right back momentarily, and we'll finish up the show here. And again, no 10 o'clock show tonight because I've been here for like the last 3 hours, so but we're having too much fun naming old shit, so I'll be back. Stay tuned.
Pepsi-Cola, it's the spot. 12 full ounces, that's a lot. Twice as much for a nickel, too. Pepsi-Cola is the drink for you.
Thank you, Marie Wilson, Charlie Butterworth, for your contribution to the evening's fun. And immediately after Tiny's message, there's a little vocal contribution I'd like to make. All right, Tiny?
Thank you, Al. Okay, Lud?
little ballad is called Hands Across the Table. Whether it conjures up a picture of two romantic people holding hands or a picture of Junior reaching across the table for a second piece of cake, I want you to remember this one fact. Those hands, no matter whose they are, can spread the germs of many common diseases. That's why I want you to realize how important it is to keep hands clean, to wash them regularly and always before meals with Lifebuoy, which not only removes dirt, but helps to remove germs. Teach the children this habit. Form it yourself. Always use Lifebuoy for hands and face as
Everybody's
well as
talking Tempo, the new filter cigarette.
Far more charcoal, far more charcoal.
How does all that flavor get through all that charcoal in that new filter cigarette?
Tempo, the secret's in the structure of Tempo's all new filter. Try the new filter cigarette, Tempo.
Tempo brings you far more activated charcoal than in previous filter designs. The first bonded charcoal filter, a new kind of filter for a taste too good to miss. White Estron Filter 2. No health claim is made for Tempo. Only the promise of easy draw, smoother taste.
How does all that flavor get through all that charcoal in that new filter cigarette?
Tempo, the secret's in the structure of Tempo's all new filter. Try the new
Relaxed. We're back. Yes, bruh. I like playing the olden time commercials. All right, our final chapter of our historic mission is now underway. At 8:35 Eastern Time, so in about 30 minutes, we're going to see Artemis go behind the movie. Musical movies put you to sleep, right? Me too. Some musicals put me to sleep. Fun fact. But coming up next, we're gonna wait for the for Orion enters the solar eclipse. The first time we've ever witnessed the solar eclipse from a spacecraft. So we're gonna see this together, and we will have a connection, evidently. So we will have a data connection. So we will see the live image of it. But good to see everybody. Relax, Cindy came back from meditation. Yes, indeed, perfectly candid. Good to see you. Good to see everybody, people. Arjan, I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great as well. But that is what's coming up next. That's NASA's official. This is their official telemetry visualization. So no wonder they didn't use this when they were on the dark side of the moon. They went to just other shit. And there's our live feed, everyone. And that's our telemetry. The folks at NASA really did a great job of giving people like me lots of stuff to use when doing a live stream like this. So welcome on into the show, everybody. And if you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. 164 likes are checked in the box officially. 81 of you watching. I appreciate that. I love having an engaged audience. We have enjoyed some history together on the live stream today. And I was really interested in doing this today. I was really ready for this. So thank you guys for joining me today as we watch our history together. This is history in the making. Yes, indeed. We don't have that shot of the Earth right now. The Earth's not in frame. Oh, I just learned that we have multiple cameras on this thing. Oh, that's so funny. Those little dots mean that those are other cameras? Oh. Here I am messing with this thing. I still didn't even know everything that it does. And there is our mission path there. So as you see, the moon went this way and we went this way, and pretty incredible. But now, oh yeah, look, the camera's coming into view. The sun's beginning to come into view now. We are going to see a lunar eclipse. Or solar eclipse. Sorry, a solar eclipse. In about what, 25 minutes? 35 minutes past the hour, we'll be experiencing that. I love space science too. That's why it's so important to fund this stuff. Can we keep the STEM projects going at least? Do we really got to get rid of STEM? Anyway. Yep, T-minus 25 minutes. There we go. T-minus 25 minutes. History in the making. Watching Orion traverse through the sky. Or through space, really. Let's see, do we have any... Oh, there we go. Some inside views of Artemis. I can't get over the image quality. It's wild on this. Considering how far they are and everything. But I heard, like, because of the way digital technology works, the latency is longer today than it was during Apollo because of all the compression and decompression of information we have to do. Name the 7 planets. All right, this is going to be bad. Venus, Mercury, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto. Right? Well, Pluto's still a planet. Thank you, my love. I did not get him in the correct order, did I? I doubt it. Yeah, telephoto lens. Yeah, getting the telephoto ready. They've been just observing. They've been just looking out these windows since 2 o'clock Eastern time. Oh, right. Is it Uranus? That's right, Uranus. I forgot Uranus. The planet that everyone makes fun of. And is Pluto still considered a planet? Yes, the gas planet. Little claustrophobic. Well, you know. Yes, Pluto is a Disney dog, but he's a planet to me. I'm sorry. Pluto will always be a planet. Right, go look at them go. As we come around. Yeah, Pluto's a dwarf planet, right? But Pluto got kicked out. By who? Who are these people kicking out Pluto? Pluto's the coolest dog around. Third Rock. I never got into Third Rock either. I thought it was I always found that show annoying. Third Rock from the Sun. The punamic for remembering is very educated mothers that served us 9 pizzas. Okay. There you go, Robert. As we get ready for the eclipse, the eclair. We're doing an eclair. Are anybody having ceremonial eclipse eclairs? This is cool, Dylan. The fact that we could watch this together is amazing. That's amazing. Technology is amazing. All right, so what are we at now? Are we at 20 minutes now? Let's see. 25, 35. Yeah, 20 minutes away. 20 minutes away from our solar eclipse. First time ever a solar eclipse witnessed from a spacecraft. A little cramped up there, but you know what? It's supposed to be cramped up there, right? We don't have a Cadillacs of spacecrafts anymore. We never did have any of those big ones, you know. I know we have progressed as a civilization when we have spacecraft with hallways. Or those ones that used to spin around to create the artificial gravity. Why don't we have that already? What the hell? They lied to us. They lied. We're supposed to have flying cars by now. At least we have iPads and internet and iPhones and all that stuff. Telephoto lenses. Yeah, the deluxe version. That's right. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. There we go. There we go. That is the correct order, people. That's right. Odie, we played that. Do I got to play it again? We had an eclipse of the Earth before. Yeah, hopefully you got no gas troubles up there. Nope. Yeah, we got CB radios, scanners, ham radio. I try to make ham radio and cheese sandwich. Can't do that. Try to make a ham radio and cheese sandwich, yeah, man. Do I have to be on the thing for it to update? I think I do. Oh no. The minute I click away from this page, it stops updating. Interesting. Got to keep that active. You will really enjoy. I mean, the replay has been ridiculous today. Replay has been ridiculous. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Let's see, is this going to update now? Because I'm off of it. You always wanted to create a ham radio station? Yeah, me too. Is that the Death Star? Maybe. Yeah, it's not updating unless I click in. Boo! You should just be updating for me. As we get ready to watch the eclipse, this is where we're going to end our show, by the way. 'Cause I need to eat dinner. I'm starving. But we will make ham radio and cheese sandwiches later on tonight. As we get ready to go behind we're here. There's us. And now we're falling back. Yeah, me too, Autumn. Well, right now, this is the thing about this flight right now, is that this is for the first time in a very long time, we're actually we're like in free fall to another body. But now, like, Earth is beginning to bring us, or bring Artemis back. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, Dylan. We're not done yet. We're gonna wait for that sun to go behind the moon, and then we're gonna go. So another 27 minutes, whatever it is. Have no idea what that means. Okay. Understand? No. I did not understand. Oh, there we go. We got our Earth again. We got Earth again. Let's get back to Earth here. There we go. There is the Earth. I'm okay, Nathan. Or Nathan. Yeah, Nathan. Yeah, you all okay? Yeah? Yeah. Watching Artemis. Yeah, T-minus, whatever. Good to see you, Nina. Yep, exactly. The vessel. You remember the vessel that went to see the Titanic? Really? Went to go see the vessel that went to see the Titanic and exploded. I do remember that. That was what, the Deep Ocean? Whatever the hell it was? Deep Horizon? Yeah, well done. Exactly. Well done, NASA. Yes, indeed. They did a beautiful job. They're doing a beautiful job up there. Hey, we lost video because I think we're going into position. We're getting into position right now. Yeah, remember that submersible? 15 minutes away from a lunar or solar eclipse. You fighting a losing battle with the ants? Gotta get traps? Alright, get some traps, Dylan. Dylan got the sugar ants in his house. They love that sugar. Sugar, sugar, sugar down. Right? Uh-oh. Yeah, we're getting slight telemetry issues here. Yeah, total eclipse of the heart. We had moon songs out. Now we're gonna have eclipse songs. Let's see if I can find. That is a great song. Top songs with the word eclipse. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Ultimate Rock Classics. Gives us a lip. So Total Eclipse from the Heart. Bonnie Tyler. That one's in. All right, what comes in at number 2? We're going for rock and roll genre now. Rock and roll genre. We're going with Ultimate Classic Rock List. What comes in number 2 with the word eclipse? Oh, that's good to know, Dylan. Awesome. Yeah, so sure, gonna rock out too. Are we there yet? No, we got a few more days to go. All right, the song that comes in, Eclipse Like Sugar. Nope. No, oh, not sorry. Wrong one. Wrong sound. Nope. Wrong sound. Here's a hint. The song came out in 1982, and the classic rock. There we go. Total Eclipse, Iron Maiden comes in second place. April Love and Life got it. All right. What comes in third place? The song came out in 1991. What comes in third place? Total Eclipse of the Heart, Bonnie Tyler, already in there at number 1. They came around by now. Yes, they have been around. Now we're waiting for the eclipse. We are waiting for the eclipse there. Good to see your photos. Welcome back. This song came out in 1991. Actually, the word eclipse is not in there, though. What the hell? It describes an eclipse. It describes an eclipse. Nope, sorry. Even though we played it. Nope, not black hole. Nope. Those are not in third place. This song doesn't even have the word eclipse in it, though. I don't get it. Blinded Me with Science. Pink Floyd. Nope. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's good to know, photos. Awesome. I hope it worked out. All right, I don't think anyone's going to get this one. The song came out in 1991 on the album Into the Great Wide Open. The song came out in 1991. It was on the album Into the Great Wide Open. Into the Great Wide Open. What is the song for now? There we go. Neil got it. I gave too much away. Neil got it with Tom Petty. All right, Brandon Harburg. 1991, Dark Side of the Sun. All right. Oh, nobody got this one yet. Okay. This is not these songs do not have the word eclipse in it, though. Oh, this list is fugazi. I'm like going down the list. If Black Hole Sun's in the list, by the way. All right.
Well, I guess we'll go down the rest of the list. Coming in fourth place is Promises in the Dark by Pat Benatar. And then we have that classic from George Harrison from way back in 1970, Beware of the Darkness. Then we also have U2 from 1991's Achong Baby album, and that's The Fly. Coming in seventh place, there's Soundgarden with their classic from 1994, Black Hole Sun. And then, and then after that, coming in eighth place from 1964, Simon & Garfunkel from their album Wednesday Morning 3 a.m., Sound of Silence.
Anyway. All that and more can be found on the ultimateclassicrock.com random list of songs with the word eclipse in it, but even though the word eclipse is not in there. Can't beat Pat Benatar. No, can't beat that Pat Benatar, yeah. Songs that say eclipse. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, Pink Floyd, Eclipse. Pink Floyd, Eclipse. Oh, that's a funny play on words. Oh, it's a funny play on words. Carly Simon, you're so vain. You flew up to Nova Scotia to see the total eclipse of the sun. There we go. So you can say Carly Simon. Painted black Runstein. Space Oddity, that's right. Did we play Space Oddity before I got the copyright? We gotta get the copyrights on this show, so thank you guys. Maybe hit that like button. "15 songs to jam out during an eclipse." 15 songs to jam out to during an eclipse. So, of course, Total Eclipse of the Heart, Bonnie Tyler. Here Comes the Sun, the Beatles. Painted Black, Rolling Stones. Eclipse by Pink Floyd. No Sunlight, Death Cab for Cutie. This is fugazi. Black Hole Sun, Soundgarden. Black Star, David Bowie. The Great Gig in the Sky, we played that, Pink Floyd. Blinded by the Light, Man Free Man. Bad Moon Rising there, Creedence Clearwater Revival. Killing Moon, Echo Boy. We got a lot of copies here in these lists. Anyway, we got all the lists here, random lists here. Thanks to the power of the internet. Thank you, internet. As we get ready for a lunar eclipse. And I think we're getting ready for right, we got visualization. Okay, that is our camera. We have a frozen camera here. Well, yeah, I know. Listen, these songs sometimes escape us, Perfectly Candid. So 7 minutes out. How does the Earth look? The Earth looks beautiful. There it is. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our little evening here of wackiness as we now approach 3 hours. 3-hour show of truly nothing. Well, we watch history together, so that's good. And actually, it's really quickly check the weather here, and nothing of consequence happening here in New York. Just FYI, if you want to keep track of that. But we did have fun. Almost 6 minutes. The sun is going down on the moon from the perspective of the Orion spacecraft and the Artemis 2 mission. Judge, okay. Random words brought to us by Schaefer Beer with the all-new Pop Top. For people like having fun, people like having more than one random word in the chat. Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one random word in the chat. Because Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one. Yes, indeed. Yeah, science fair projects back in the day for paper mache, paper, cardboard, construction. What couldn't you build with construction paper and those little fuzzy zip tie thingies we used to have back? Did they still make those? They still make those, right, for the children? Little wire pieces of metal for the children. For the children. Since we're going back to the moon, can we bring back dangerous toys? Are you made a volcano? I made a volcano. Yeah, I made a volcano. Using baking soda. Oh, lava lamps. How many times I burned myself while holding a lava lamp? I had a few friends who had lava lamps, and they were like right by their bed, and if you just moved the wrong way and touched it or grazed it, you'd be 5-degree burn. Right? At dioramas, that's right. You miss hearing the Neville? I could cue that up for the end of the show. How about that? We'll hear that Neville earworm on tomorrow night's 10 o'clock news, okay? Coming up to 5 minutes. Less than 5. Pipe cleaners. They still, right? We still got pipes to clean. Yeah, dangerous. Yeah, the darts. The jarts from the 70s. Your parents wouldn't let you have a lava lamp? Yeah, my parents either. They wouldn't let me have a lava lamp. Because they knew it'd get like 1,000 degrees. The scorching of the sun. Good to see you, Dana Lee. You need pipe cleaners for your funnel. There you go. See, so pipe cleaners are actual. They're not just used for science and gifts, science projects and dioramas. 1950s Gilbert U. Atomic Energy Laboratory tour. Yeah, that was a fun one. Get a piece of nuclear clackers. Those bloody clackers. Which AI is Artemis using? I have no idea. AI for what? To telemetry? I know it contained radioactive. It gave you a little bit of radioactive material in it. Nice, awesome, perfectly candid. All right, here we go. We get to do a call now that we've never done before. Oh, there he goes. Artemis is getting into position to look at this. You want a science fair? You want a science fair in high school by making an earthquake simulation with Jenga blocks? That's awesome. My goodness, awesome. Autumn, that's awesome. Easy bake ovens were amazing. That light bulb, Well, it got to like 500 Kelvin, right? I think got to 500 Kelvin to cook your little a brownie or cookie or whatever. If the toy isn't burning you or anything, it's not fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing it now. You're seeing it happen. You are seeing this happen in real time now. Clackers were painful. The moon is beginning to set. The sun is beginning to set on the moon. The cabbage. Remember the Cabbage Patch that ate the girl's hair? Remember that one? Oh, good times. We shouldn't laugh because there might be somebody watching out there with a big patch of their hair missing. Oh, goddamn Cabbage Patch. Or was it Teddy Ruxpin? Was it Teddy Ruxpin? Did I do that too? Or is it just like eat you? Anyway. Can we bring back dangerous toys? Come on, corporations. We're going back to the moon. They thought they were inspiring young homemakers with their audience. Exactly. Hey, man, just put it on the easy bake oven, man. Find the clip. Yeah, right? But find the clip. There we go. Yeah, those dolls were... Oh, the dolls were ugly. All right. The sun is beginning to set. I thought we were going to get a better signal than this, or a better image, but, you know, I can't complain. We're looking at something from the Earth, all the way by the moon. Yeah. You watch it on the TV later on tonight. Incredible history. I'm glad you're enjoying this there, Nathan. Yeah, the parents would fight the Cabbage Patch. They'd, calm down. All right, any toy you could order from Mad Magazine was dangerous. That's right. All right, there we go, people. Down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. Down for another day. Down goes the sun. I don't know what planet is next. But down goes the sun. On the moon. On the moon. Earthers can't be choosers. That's right. Good to see you, Nicole. Down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. Look at these incredible images. Live from Artemis right now. From Orion. LP walks. Good to see LP. Everyone check out LP Walks. Fantastic live streamer, content creator from Hudson Yards. It's gone. It's now behind the moon. And that is my cue. That is my cue, people, because I am starving. I am hungry. We have been live streaming for 3 hours. Bringing you history. If you want to tune back in and see what's going on there, we're going to come out of the solar eclipse there. The solar eclipse is going to conclude. Sorry, the lunar eclipse is going to conclude at, at 9:32. At 9:32, the lunar. So we're going to be in dark for the next hour or so. I can't hang that long because I'm starving. So I hope you guys had a lot of fun enjoying the history. That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah, you guys are next. That's right, Nathan. Get ready for the sunlight. You guys are more than welcome, guys. Hope everyone has a great night. And obviously, I won't be doing the 10 o'clock show tonight because we've been hanging out here for the last 3 hours. But it was really fun to watch history with you guys. And we got some super chats on the board, like Shruggable. You did not have to do that. Shruggable with a very generous 50-pound super chat. Shruggable. Thank you so much. And Deborah Brady, thank you guys so much for sponsoring tonight's broadcast here. I really do appreciate it. We'll be back at it again tomorrow in the streets of New York. And we'll be at it again very soon. So stay tuned. But from I guess it's Mission Control here in Brooklyn, where we're looking at all of our cameras. Here in New York, the sun has gone down. It is a quiet night now, and we'll be back at it again tomorrow. Actually, I think I'm going to have a pre-record video for you guys in the morning, so stay tuned for that as well. But from the greatest city in the world, New York, this is Dutch Moss signing off. Have yourself a fabulous day living in the simulation. Whether you think you're living in a simulation or not. Gotta hug your loved ones. We gotta cherish those beautiful moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I will see you guys on the next one, alright? Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
The preceding 2 hours of selected music has been presented by courtesy of RCA, the Radio Corporation of America.